Hello students and anyone else who may be watching from home. My name is Mr. Borges and here we are again in TinkerCAD working on our next activity. This one's called Align It. So you're going to go to tinkercad.com, you're going to enter our class code, you're going to enter your nickname and that'll take you to this page right here. You'll click on Learn and then we're talking about the first 7 starters, right? We've already done these first 4. You click See All. And we're on the last one of these first 7 starters. This one's called Align It. So go ahead and click on that. And then we're going to read the directions over here because that's what we always do, right? So align it. It says, while building, you may need to line up shapes. Let's try aligning some shapes. Continue on to the next step, right? And if you're not sure what's going on, you click on this little hint right here. And they're trying to show you, right? What we're going to do is we've got 3 shapes and we're going to line them up. We're going to be able to line them different ways. So go on to the next shape. So preview shape alignment. Let's explore the different ways these shapes can be aligned. Hovering over an alignment handle will show a preview of what the alignment will look like, and clicking the handle will move the shapes to that preview position. Okay, so if that's not clear, you're going to see what we mean in just a second. Let's try previewing all the alignment options. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all the boxes by holding Shift on the keyboard and left clicking on each box shape. So holding down Shift, going to click, click, click. Didn't seem like we got that one because it's not highlighted. There we go. So now we've got them all highlighted. Okay, this inspector window's in the way a little bit. So okay, with all the shapes selected, click the Align button on the toolbar. Right, well, here's your toolbar. One of these things is align. Which one was it, right? This one was Show All, Group, Ungroup, Align. Oh, this is the one we want. So we click the Align toolbar and we get these handles. Right? So you can see these, right? So these alignment handles. We're going to hover your mouse, so don't click yet. We're going to hover your mouse over each of the black alignment handles to see a preview of what they would do. So what would happen if we clicked this one? Right, and if you can't tell what's going on, you can change your view a little bit. Right? Can you see what would happen if we click on all those? It's going to shift them all over this way, but not going to change the up and down of them. Now, if we click this middle one here, it's going to shift them all over to the middle, but they're still going to stay the same height that they were at before. Right? And they're not going to change their front to back position either. They're just going to get all centered on this line right here. Or I could push them over to that edge. Or I could push them over to this edge. The furthest one this way or the furthest one that way. Push them all over. I could center it this way. Right? We could center it up and down. We could center them this way. But they would still keep their positions, right? Being kind of diagonal. Right? So there's different ways that we can preview things. We can shift them all this way. We can shift them all that way. We can shift them all up. We can shift them all down. And things like that, right? So now we've previewed all the different options for what we have. So we're going to align to the bottom. Let's make sure that the shapes are all aligned to the work plane. So click on any of the alignment handles and it will move the shapes to that alignment position. And then the undo button on the toolbar will let you change to the original position if you need. So try to align the boxes in the work plane. Right? Try to align the boxes on the work plane aligned to the front box. So here's the front box. We want it to be on the work plane. So if we're going to push them over to the front box, that would be push them over this way. And then getting them all down onto the work plane, that would be down. Right? So shift them all down and shift them all to the front. Right? And that's the big idea. Although you can always undo that and experiment around with different things. Right? So we can get our alignment tool back. We could have shifted them all up and then shifted them all to the center. Right? We can align them all, but now they're all aligned perfectly. And that's actually a really nice thing to do instead of trying to eyeball it or get them all lined up one at a time the hard way. So again, grab alignment. And for this one, they actually asked us to align them all on the work plane. So send them all down to, this would be the center, this would be the top, this would be the bottom. Sends them all down to the same alignment as for this bottom box. And then we're going to bring them all to the, not to the back, not to the center, to the front. And that's the idea of the alignment tool. We could still keep going. We could put all the boxes inside each other by clicking this middle one, but that would be kind of silly, so I'm not going to do that. All right, so continue on to the next step. You got it. Well, if yours looks like mine, then you got it. All right. If it looks like something went wrong or you're having trouble figuring out this alignment, go ahead and raise your hand. I'll come around and help you out with it. Or you can send me a message, Google Classroom, or through email, and I'll get back to you, or just watch the video again, right? So that's it for this one, folks, and we finished the first 7 starters. Right? So congratulations, you're starting to figure out some of this stuff in TinkerCAD. What we're going to do is we're going to do a few simple projects now, and I want to get you doing some more complicated stuff. So I realize you probably blasted through these first 7 in like one day, and that's no problem. I know that they were pretty easy, but you are learning more than you think along the way too. So I think it's pretty cool, and that's it for this one. So we'll see you next time, folks. Bye.